Hello everyone and welcome back to Java Forever course. In today's class, we are going to learn about typecasting, which is part of our chapter manipulating numbers. This is one of the super important concept in Java and you will literally use every day. So it is important that you really understand this concept. If required, do not be afraid to watch this video again. Now let's pay attention for next few minutes and you will really understand it. In a lot of cases, when you write your program, when you solve a business problem using Java code, you will need to convert data type from one data type to another data type. For example, when I say data type, as you know that we are talking about at a high level, for now we'll focus on two data types related to numbers. One is integer, which is whole numbers, and second is double, which is floating number, or which is fractions or decimals. Also we can refer as decimals. If I want to convert a double into an integer or vice versa, we need a mechanism to perform this operation in Java. Now Java does not really provide a function. We are not talking right now about using math functions. We are talking about a way in which we should be able to convert an integer into a double, or which is a whole number into a decimal number, or decimal into a whole number. Now what does it really mean? If I give 5 as a whole number, I should be able to convert that into 5.0. Similarly, if I say 5.0, I should be converted into just 5, which is a whole number. Now the way Java works is that we know that this is a double. Data type of this number is a double. In memory, it is a bigger room compared to a whole number, which is a smaller room. This is an integer. Now, if you look at it, if you go from a small room to big room, it's an upgrade. That's not a problem. The problem comes when you want to downgrade it. You are at a higher number, a bigger room, and you want to convert that to a smaller room, right? You are moving somebody from 2-bedroom apartment to 1-bedroom apartment, and that's a problem. And that's why we have to do something exclusively so that we tell Java to manage the memory accordingly and downgrade and from 2-bedroom to 1-bedroom, downgrade somebody from a double number to an integer or whole number. How do we do that? It's relatively simple and very easy, straightforward. Let's say we have a number double D equal to 10.9, right? Now we want, in order to convert this number, all we have to do is to, in parentheses, we write the target data type, and then we say D. And let's say this is my int x equal to the number D, which is like 10.9. I want to convert that into an integer. So we know that output will be an integer. That's why on the left side, I declared a variable to store the value, and data type I created as an integer. So when I say int x equal to, all I have to do is to, in parentheses, give the target data type here. In this case, it's an int, and then the value we pass. This way, the value of D, which is 10.9, will be converted to an integer and will be stored in a variable called x of data type int. Similarly, I can convert into a double. All I have to do, suppose D is double. Right now, I take a variable called, you can see here in this case, that if I take a variable here and I say the number is I equal to 10, and I want to, my goal is to convert that into 10.0, which is my target data type. Double is my target data type. I will declare a variable called double. Let's say double D equal to, and that is where I'm going to store my value. And again, in parentheses, I'll say double because this is the data type I'm interested, and then I'll say I. By doing this, the Java will take the value of I, which is 10, it is an integer, convert using this, what we call refer as typecasting. We are changing the type of integer to double, right? In memory, as I always used my hotel example, you have a small room and you have a big room. Double, this is double because it requires a lot of decimals, lot of and digits after decimal, it requires larger memory compared to integer, which is your whole number. So this is a smaller room and this is a large room. If you are converting a number from int to this, you are increasing the capacity from 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom. And in this case, but the model is same. Now, one interesting part is I really don't have to do anything. I can simply say double D equal to I. I can also do this, and this way Java knows it is going to upgrade it. I don't have to do exclusive, but it's a good idea to use your same convention. But when it is upgrade, it's always free. Everybody welcomes an upgrade. That's why when you are going from integer to double, you don't have to do any typecasting. But if you are going other way around, from double to an integer, you are downgrading somebody. From large room, you are going to a smaller room. You need to exclusively tell that I want to convert. And in that case, as I said, you will use, if there is a value D, if there is a value, D, which is, let's say 10.6, again, you will say int, this is my target, and I'll say int x equal to this. Here exclusively you should mention that because you are downgrading it. Go ahead and read these couple of examples, pretty straightforward. You will also notice that I have used method chaining here. In the single statement, I'm also printing and I'm also converting 75 into double. You can see I'm typecasting it and output will go here and will print 75.0. So relatively very straightforward. Go ahead and read it. You will understand. But the key concept is type conversion is required because behind the scene in the memory, you are moving a value from 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom, which is smaller space to a bigger space or bigger to a smaller space. Thank you everyone again for watching this video, learning and practicing. Go ahead and solve some of the quiz questions. It will hone your skills. And as I always say, the only way to learn Java or programming is to practice, practice and practice. Have a good evening.
Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.